final thing. Okay, so I think this is us. Hi everyone and welcome. Let me know if you can't hear me, but I think that now my mic is on. I have spotlighted my video, so you should be able to see me on your screen. Just give me the thumbs up if that's the case. Good, great, thank you. So today we are going to work quite a bit on opening the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, in order to progress towards splits or half splits. And you don't need to go all the way and do the full pose. It's a progression and requires a lot of work. So today we're going to start in child's pose, which is slightly different from how we usually start. But this will also loosen up your hip flexors for what is to come in the session. So stretch your arms forward as far as you can. Sit as far back on your heels as you can. And relax the top of the head down on the floor. And slowly start connecting to the breath. Allow the whole body to relax and drop into the floor. And simply connect with the body, with the breath. Do a little body scan and see if any parts of the body feel a little weird today, maybe a bit sore, a bit more tense. And direct a couple of breaths into those areas, flooding them with oxygen and prana. And feel the fronts of your legs gently stretching. The entire back stretching, lengthening in this pose. And slowly, slowly start making the breath a little deeper, a little longer. And see if you can make the inhalations and exhalations equal in length. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you can engage it. This is breath with the constriction of the back of the throat, producing the sound of the sea. If this is difficult, just continue breathing smoothly, slowly, and rhythmically throughout the whole practice. Child's pose is a resting pose, so at any time, if you feel overwhelmed by the practice, you can come down in child's pose and join the rest when you feel like it. So we're still in child's pose, stretching the arms forwards. And take another deep breath And expand your belly. Feel the belly connecting to your thighs. The next deep breath, expand the lower back. Allow it to fill and open up. On the next inhale, expand sideways the belly, the lower back, and the sides of your hips. And when you exhale, everything contracting, all the air out. 2 more deep, long breaths here. And when you've completed your second cycle, very slowly come up to sit on your heels. Lengthen the spine, place the hands on your thighs. Gently tuck the chin in towards the chest and feel how the back of your neck lengthens. Engage the core gently. And let's place the hands in front of the heart in prayer. And take just a few moments here to come up with an intention for this next moon cycle. Today is new moon, so we're planting the seeds for the new month. So anything that comes to your mind, just simple positive statement. It might be, I will work towards being more grateful. I will practice forgiveness. Anything that comes to mind. And then slowly let's open the eyes, release the hands. And from here we're going to tuck the toes under and sit on top of your heels. Again, keeping the spine long, core engaged, and your tailbone slightly tucked in. Let's inhale and bring the arms to the sides. And then exhale, right elbow on top of the left elbow. Intertwine the forearms, and if you can, palms against one another, or the backs of your palms against one another. Inhale, lift the elbows to eye level. Exhale, pull the elbows forwards. Continue breathing here. Opening the soles. This is an area that we rarely work on. So if at any time it feels too uncomfortable, you can untuck the toes and rejoin us. Inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale, let's swap this time. The left elbow on top of the right. Inhale, bring the elbows up towards eye level. Exhale, pull them forwards. Keep breathing. So all the forward folds that we'll be doing today engage the hamstrings, but also your soles are part of all the forward folds. Starting from the soles, the calves, the hamstrings, the hips, and the entire back of the body. This is what we'll be opening up today. And then slowly release. You can untuck the toes. And maybe just press the tops of the feet a few times into the floor to release. And from here, on all fours, let's tuck the toes and send the hips high up towards the sky. Drop the head. You can keep the knees bent initially. Make sure your hands are shoulder distance, your feet hip distance. If you wish, you can try and straighten the one leg and then the other. Walking your dog. Shake the head for yes and no. The neck, the head, they're entirely relaxed. And then from here, let's all bend the knees. Bend them as much as you can and try to bring the chest closer towards your thighs. And then from here, keeping the knees bent, try to bring the heels down towards the floor. They should open the backs of your lower legs, the calves. Take another breath here. And let's inhale. Come up on the tippy toes. Maybe straighten the legs. And exhale. Try to bring the heels towards the back of the room. Feel the opening at the backs of your legs, the hamstrings. Push the floor away and externally rotate the shoulders. Take another breath here. And then slowly start walking the legs towards your hands until your feet are between your hands. And again here, allow the chest, the belly to rest on your thighs. So bend the knees as much as you have to. Relax the arms wherever they can reach. Relax the head. Again, shake it for yes or no. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Try to straighten the legs. You don't need to go all the way. Be gentle with yourself. Take it slow. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten. Relax the forehead, the whole head. Inhale, bend. Exhale, maybe every time you straighten, you can go a little deeper, but work with your body. Don't attack it. And one more time, exhale. Very good. From here, let's inhale and come halfway up. So hands can be anywhere on your thighs, on your shins, wherever you can reach. Lengthen the spine away from your hips. Tuck the chin in. And exhale. Bend the knees. Come into your forward fold again. 2 more times. Inhale, come halfway up. Long, long spine. Exhale. Forward fold. You can bend the knees. Last one. Inhale. Long spine. And exhale. Bend the knees. From here, very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, you're going to come all the way up. The head comes last. Roll the shoulders back. And let's come at the top of your mat. Feet together or slightly apart. Thighs are strong. Lift the kneecaps. Drop the tail, engage the core. And lengthen the spine, open the shoulders. Hands in prayer. And we'll do 2 rounds of sun salutations to warm up the hips, the hamstrings. And let's inhale, stretch the arms up and go into a small back bend. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, step the right leg as far back as you can. And exhale, drop the back knee down on the floor. Now, I advise you to take your blocks here if you're rounding your back or you're feeling too uncomfortable reaching towards the floor, or just a couple of books. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And on your exhale, you're going to shift the hips back and try and straighten the front leg. Doesn't matter if it doesn't straighten all the way. Inhale, bend the front knee, lengthen the spine. Exhale, straighten the left leg, flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Flex the foot. Feel the opening of the back of the leg. Inhale. And you can remove your blocks. Press the hands into the floor. Tuck the back toe. Lift the knee. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a couple of breaths here. Gently rotate the heels outwards. Again, feel those parts of your legs that are stretching. The calves, the hamstrings, the glutes. Press the floor away, externally rotating the shoulders. And from here, take an inhale and come forwards into plank. Body long and strong, heels kicking backwards. Open the shoulders, look forwards, engage the core, and exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Elbows by the side of the body. Inhale, loop the shoulders back, send the chest forwards. Feel a stretch in your abdomen. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take another breath, stretch the body. And on your next inhale, you're going to look forwards, engage the core, and step the left leg between your hands. If you need to, you can do it with 2 movements. And drop the back knee down on the floor. And again, take your blocks if you need them. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, shift back, flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale. You should start feeling the warming up of your hamstrings. Exhale. The movement follows the breath. Exhale back, flex the foot. Inhale, come forwards. And exhale, step the right leg forwards to come into a forward fold. Inhale, grab the backs of your legs wherever you can reach. Bend the knees and inhale, come all the way up with a straight back for a small back bend. And exhale. Repeating on the other side. So inhaling, stretching the arms, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, this time the left leg as far back as you can. Drop the knee down on the floor. Let's inhale, sit into that left hip, lengthen the spine. Chin to the chest. Exhale, shift the hips back, flex the right foot, and try and straighten. Even if it doesn't straighten all the way, don't worry. Continue moving. Dynamic stretching. Exhale, hips back, flex the foot. Inhale, long spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale back. And inhale forwards. Remove the blocks. If you're using them, press the palms into the floor. Lift the back knee. And exhale into downward facing dog. From here, let's go straight into plank. Inhale, shoulders over your wrists. Long, strong body, one line of energy. Take another breath and exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or maybe up dog. Roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Chin into the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths, adjust the pose. Check that your hands are shoulder distance. Spread the fingers and push the floor. This action will send your hips high up towards the sky. Externally rotate the shoulders and press the heels towards the back of the room. On your next inhale, right leg steps forwards. Exhale, drop the back knee down. Take an inhale here. Long, long spine. Exhale. Move back, flex the foot. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Inhale, forwards. Last one here, flex the foot. And inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, stepping the back leg forward. And inhale, grab the backs of your legs. Exhale, release the arms by the ears. And then slowly come all the way up to finish with a gentle back bend. And exhale, palms in prayer. You can close the eyes and take a couple of seconds here to notice the effects of the sun salutations on the body, on the breath, and on the mind. Take a moment to come back to your intention. And re-engaging with the breath, open the eyes, release the arms, and step either leg backwards. We're going to come into a wide-legged stance. So make sure that your feet are somewhere underneath your wrists. Inhale, placing the hands on your hips, and exhale, you're going to slowly come forward, but we're going to come halfway up with a straight back if possible. If you need to, you can bend the knees a little. Now with your hands, push those hips backwards and the top of the head, pull it forwards. Feel the length in that spine. Take another breath here. And on your exhale, you're going to drop the right hand down underneath your head. If you can't reach, use a block. And inhale, open the left arm up. Now try and stack the left shoulder on top of the right. Lengthen the spine just like we did by pushing the hips back, the crown of the head forwards. If you want to go a little deeper, and if you can, grab the left ankle with the right hand. This is optional. And maybe bring the left arm behind the back, hooking it somewhere on your back or maybe on your inner left thigh. Just one more breath here. Make sure you're breathing and the breath is long and smooth. And then slowly inhale, come back to center, both hands down on the floor. Now we're going to leave the left arm underneath the head and inhale, open the right arm, the right shoulder, stack it over the left. Gently engage the core, push the hips back, extend the crown forwards. And if you did the deeper version on the other side, grab your right ankle and bind the right hand, hook it on your inner left thigh. Long breaths. Soft face. One more. And on your next inhale, come back to center, hands in the middle. And then from here, we're going to place the hands on your hips, bend the knees, and inhale. Come up. Inhale, arms to the sides. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your back or use your strap. On your exhale, we're going to come forwards. First halfway, pushing the hips backwards, the crown forwards. And then exhale, drop the head down and bring the arms as far forward as you can. Here it's important that you shift your weight so that it's spread equally between the backs and the fronts of your feet, the inner and the outer edge of your feet. Keep breathing. And you should be feeling your hamstrings, your inner thighs, opening up slowly, gently. And on your next exhale, release the arms, place them on the floor in front of you. And then from here, let's turn the left foot to 45 degrees and sit towards the left side, squatting towards the left. Right leg is straight, flex the foot. Doesn't matter which side you're doing, so long as you do the other side. Hands can be in prayer or on the floor, whichever one is easier. From here, lengthen the spine, and we're going to move over to the opposite side. If you can do it without the help of the arms, try that. If not, use the arms and move to the other side. It's okay if you lose your balance, it happens to all of us. Inhale, come up, swap directions. Try to stay as low as you can. Do the movement as slow as possible. Inhale, exhale, flex the foot. Point the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale. One last time. And let's finish on the side where we started. And then from here, let's all come to the middle again. Hands down on the floor. Good. Let's walk the heels and the toes in until your feet are open to 45 degrees, slightly wider than your hips. And then we go for a full yogic squat. And then prayer in front of the heart. Elbows gently pushing the knees out. Again, think of a straight, long spine and gently tuck the chin in to lengthen your neck as well. Just a few more deep, long breaths. Now here I'm going to show an option for those ones who would like to try it. You don't need to do it, stay in the prayer. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. Now we're gonna come down and bring with the torso and bring the hands behind our heels and almost like tuck the shoulders behind the knees. I know that might not be possible, but that should be the intention. And from here, you're going to have the whole palm down on the floor, and you're going to sit with your thighs on top of your upper arms. And this is enough. This is enough. If you want to go a little further, maybe you can walk the feet towards one another and cross them, and then lift them off the floor, even if it's just for a second. Here, the upper arms and the thighs are working against one another. Good. And if you've had enough tries, okay, I'll give you a few more seconds. I can see some of you are still trying. Very good. Excellent, that's homework. And from here, we're going to very slowly come all the way up, keeping your back straight. And shake, shake everything. Good, another short standing sequence before we go on the floor. So we start again with the feet wide apart. This time we turn the right foot towards the top of the mat. Inhale the arms to parallel to the earth, and then exhale, we slide towards the right foot as if there's two walls in front and behind us. And exhale, right arm down, left arm up, triangle. So it doesn't matter how low you reach. If you go too low, sometimes your bum sticks out. So bring the right hip under and come as high as you need to keep the body in one line. Very nice. One more breath here. And then exhale, release the left arm and frame the right foot with both hands. So here you might need your supports, your blocks, your books, whatever you have. And again, this time we're going to push the right hip back and extend the crown of the head forwards. Lengthen the spine. The back heel is off the floor. Very nice. If you need to, you can keep the front leg micro bend. Very nice. One more breath. And from here, step the back leg forwards and a bit to the left. So you should be on rail tracks. Push your right hip back. And we're going to move the left block or the left hand closer to your right foot. And then push the floor away, push the block away, open the body to the right. So you're going into a twist. And extend the right arm up towards the sky. So if your right leg is forwards, your right arm should be up. Just make sure this is the case. That means you're in the right pose. Lengthen the spine forwards and extend that top arm up towards the sky. Very nice. And exhale. Frame the front foot. Very good. Let's all come back to the middle. And from here, we're going to adjust. So this time, left foot to 45 degrees. Left foot turning to the top of the mat or the back of the mat. Right foot to 45 degrees. Left hand on your left shin. Open the right arm. So triangle pose on the left leg. Tuck the left hip under. Both legs are strong. Pushing through the outer edge of the back leg, extending through the right arm up. One more breath. And then exhale. Release the right arm on the inner side of your left foot, left hand on the outer side. Rotate the back heel up towards the sky. You can micro bend the front knee. Use your blocks, whatever feels comfortable, but try not to compromise your straight back. So we are not in the twist yet. First, we are just folding forwards over the left leg. Relax the head, the neck. And from here, we're going to step the right leg forwards and a bit to the right. So remember rail tracks. Yes, very good. Push the left hip back. Place the right hand on the inside of your right foot or on your block. And then start opening the left shoulder, stacking it over the right. And maybe extend the arm up towards the sky. So we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. James, try and stack the left shoulder on top of the right. Very nice, coming into a twist. And then slowly release the pose. And let's come back to the center. Move the feet a little closer together. And let's come to that yogic squat, which is kind of our break. Very good. Just a few breaths here. Maybe close the eyes. Maybe reconnect with the intention, with the breath. And then slowly, let's release the hands down and come down on your knees. And from here, let's transition into all fours. Tuck the toes under and lift yourself up into a downward facing dog. Take a breath here, externally rotate the shoulders, push the floor away, hips up towards the sky, heels towards the back of the room. On your next inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg up towards the sky. And on your exhale, we're going to step it forwards and drop the back knee down. Good. So far, so good. Place both hands on the inside of that right foot and walk the right foot a little bit out. From here, inhale and lengthen long spine. And on your exhale, you're going to walk the hands a palm forwards and maybe starting to bend the elbows, and maybe eventually the elbows will reach the floor, or maybe you can use your blocks. So the elbows reach the blocks. Keep breathing. James, I can't see your camera for some reason. One more deep, long breath. And then slowly here, we're going to bring the palms on the floor. If you're using blocks, you can remove them. And I'm hoping you have your strap somewhere nearby. So I've practiced this in the morning, so hopefully I'm going to be able to talk you through it. Your strap or your scarf goes just behind your knee, behind your left knee. So this is for the ones that cannot reach back and hold their foot. We're going to use the strap. If you can reach your foot, you don't need a strap, that's fine. So placing the strap just behind your knee, take the long edges of the strap and bring them forwards. Forwards and on the right side. So both edges are on one side. Good. Left hand on the inside of the right foot. Inhale. Bring the top arm up. And no, I think I did it wrong now. So both edges should be on the left. No, I'm totally confused. Okay, so they should be behind your body on the right side. And then try and bring the strap around your hand in order to bring the bottom foot towards your hip. Open the right shoulder, turn the body into a gentle back bend. So this is the last important bit towards our splits attempt, because we need to open up the quads. That's needed for the back leg. Very good. And then exhale, release. Whew. And from here, let's shift back. This pose is well known to you by now, but I'm going to urge you to take your blocks or whatever supports you're using and bring them just underneath your hands. Sorry, underneath your shoulders. And then you can either stay here or you can walk the back knee. So tucking the toes, walk the back knee gently, slowly. Maybe you need to have the blocks higher. And then slide the front leg. Now keep pushing your hands into the floor or into the blocks, lengthening the spine. It doesn't matter how high you go. And another trick I can teach you, place one of those blocks underneath your front hip and sit on it. And we're going to take another couple of breaths here. Just feeling into the right hamstring, trying to keep a long spine. And whenever you feel that it's too much, just simply push the floor away. Bring the front leg a little bit back. And then bring both knees together. Very good. Let's take a child's pose. Just for a moment, stretch the arms forwards, relax the forehead, and allow the whole body to release its weight into the ground. And feel the two sides of the body. Feel the difference between the right and the left. One more breath here. And we'll slowly prepare for the other side. So look up, come in tabletop, tuck the toes, and lift the hips high up, Drop the head. Externally rotate the shoulders, push the floor away, the hips up towards the sky, heels towards the back of the room. Next inhale, bring the left leg up, and exhale. Step the foot through, drop the back knee down on the floor. Both hands inside of the left foot, walk the left foot out. Now first we're going to stay here for a breath, lengthening the spine, tucking the chin in, lengthening the neck. And then walk the palms forwards by one palm. And then bend the elbows backwards to wherever you can reach. You could just be here, it's fine. Even if you can't go lower than straight arms, it's also fine. Keep working with your own edge. Keep breathing. One more breath. And then slowly you're going to walk the hands back so that they're in line with your left foot. Now, if you can turn and grab, do that. If not, I hope I do a better job with the explanation now. So opening your strap, placing it behind the knee. The two edges forwards in both hands. And then the left edge over the body. No, yes. So you're holding the strap in your left hand. Yeah. And then you're gonna slide the strap to your ankle and bring the foot closer to your buttocks. Keep opening the top shoulder. Yes, that's it. Just open the top shoulder. Maybe place that right hand closer to your left foot. Open the shoulder. Bring the foot a little closer. Just one more breath. Opening the right quad. And release. Good. Let go of the strap. Grab your blocks. Now, this is the more difficult side, usually for me. I don't know for you, but left side is always trickier. So let's straighten or close to straighten the left leg. Tuck the back toe. Walk the knee back. Walk the knee back. Walk the knee back. And then maybe you can slide the heel, the left heel forwards. Now, if you have cushions or blocks, again, you can use the trick. You can use 2 blocks even underneath your front hip. And let's stay here in the stretch just for a few more moments. Try and flex that left foot to work deeper into your hamstring. Very nice. If you can, if you've got your balance, bring the arms up. Well done, Rosalind. One more breath. And then slowly relax. Push the floor away from you. Bring the front leg a bit more forwards. The back leg. Sorry, the front leg backwards, back leg forwards. And both knees together. Now we're going to open the knees as wide as your mat and bring the toes together. Sit on your heels. Stretch the arms forwards. Forehead on the ground. Well-deserved rest. Allowing the breath to come back to normal. regulating the inhalations and the exhalations. Feel the changes in the body that the practice has brought. We've done a lot of opening up work in the hips, in the hamstrings, the calves. Just keep resting. Take a few more moments to rest in child's pose. If that pose isn't easy, you can come into any other you feel comfortable in. Just a couple more breaths. And then from child's pose, you're going to crawl your way forwards and come down on your belly with the arms perpendicular to the body, palms facing down. And then from here, you're going to inhale and lengthen the left leg out and away from your hip socket and lift it up. And then from here, you're going to start turning over to the left, opening the hip to the left and bringing that left leg behind your right leg. Keep the leg straight. Keep both palms pressing into the floor, arms perpendicular to the body. And then try and touch the floor behind you. This is a great extension of the spine. Walk the left fingers a bit more forwards and try to bring the left chest closer to the floor. Keep breathing. Keep the back leg strong. Reaching diagonally away from the body. Keep reaching the left fingertips to the left. Bringing the left chest closer to the floor. And then let's bring the left hand closer to your head. Press the palm and then slowly with control, bring the left leg back next to the right leg. Good. Again, both arms perpendicular to the body, palms facing down. Inhale and lengthen the right leg away from your right hip socket. Lift it up, make it really strong, and then bring it behind your left heel. Touching the floor behind the left leg. Keep stretching the right hand towards the right. So both arms are straight. Arms are straight, perpendicular to the body. Yes, and the top leg is trying to reach behind the left leg and touch the floor. Walk those right fingers a bit more to the right. Bring the right chest closer to the mat. Final couple of breaths. And place the right hand next to your face and with control, slowly bring the right leg next to the left. And then bring both hands underneath the forehead, one on top of the other, and rest the forehead on them. And wiggle your hips, left and right. Loosening up the back, lower back. That should feel really pleasant. And from here, we're going to simply flip over, turning on our backs. Bend both knees. And then we're going to straighten the left leg, flex the foot, and bring the right knee in towards the chest. Pressing gently with your hands, knee traveling towards your right armpit. This is wind releasing pose. And then slowly release the right leg and bring the left leg in. Interlace the fingers, press the knee down and towards your left armpit. Take a few deep, long breaths into the pose. And then slowly, let's bring the other knee in towards the chest and roll a few times from side to side. A nice lower back massage. And then let's grab wherever you can reach. You can grab the backs of your thighs, the calves, the ankles, and bring the knees towards the floor, towards your armpits and towards the floor. Or if you can reach for your feet, grabbing the outer edges of your feet. Make sure that your tailbone is as close to the floor as you can. Happy baby pose. Very nice. Maybe rock from side to side just a few times. And then release. Straighten the legs. Open them as wide as your mat. Bring the arms a little away from the body with the palms facing up. Gently tuck the chin in, lengthening the spine, the neck. Close the eyes and allow yourself to go into relaxation, letting go of the Ujjayi breath, returning to your natural, easy breath. If you've got a pillow or something to put on your eyes, you can do so. And slowly start releasing the weight of the body into the floor. Allowing it to melt. Surrendering all of its weight. Relax the face, the forehead, the eyebrows, the jaws, and the lips. Gently unclench the teeth. And relax the whole body. And very slowly start taking deeper breaths into the belly and the chest. Bring the awareness back to the body and gently start moving the toes, the fingers, maybe rocking the head from side to side. If you wish, stretch the arms above the head and give yourself a stretch. And then bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. And gently rock a few times left and right. And then lie on your right hand side, placing the hand underneath the head like a pillow. And in your own time, when you're ready, slowly come back to a comfortable seat. Allowing the spine to be long, the neck to be long. Gently tuck the chin in, relax the shoulders down, relax the hands on your knees. And then take a moment here to remember your intention. And then let's place the hands in front of the chest. And then bring the thumbs towards the middle of the eyes and back down to the chest to connect our hearts to our minds. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Thanks everyone for joining. I hope you're a step closer to your splits.
Thank you, Evelina.
You're welcome.